know you were away on international duty. What have the last couple of days been like coming back into this environment?
Yeah, well, obviously it's a bit strange coming back to no manager, but it is what it is. I was away just got back yesterday with the international lads, so I've only been back for 1 day, but we trained yesterday and we trained hard and the boys enjoyed it.
What's Stephen Smith been like with the group so far?
As I say, I've missed a lot of it. I only came back yesterday, so maybe you're better asking someone who had been here longer, but yesterday I enjoyed training and looked like the boys did as well.
How would you reflect on Russell Martin's time as head coach at Rangers?
Obviously, I think everyone knows the results weren't good enough. I thought there was points where we showed a bit of promise. I thought it was a unique style of play, and one that boys enjoyed in the training pitch. But ultimately, on the weekend or during the week, we didn't get the results that you need to be here.
What do you think the group needs now to take you forward and try and salvage something from this season?
I think we need to win games. It's as simple as that. And how we get them, I don't know, but the important thing is that we get back to winning games.
How much do the players take responsibility? I know there was a lot of fire on Russell Martin, but how much do you guys take responsibility for where the club are at the moment?
Yeah, the players have got to take responsibility. We're the ones that take the pitch. Whatever manager's here, whatever manager's not here, the lads have got to take responsibility, that's for sure, because there's games where we weren't good enough attacking defensively, on the ball, off the ball, so yeah, we've got to take responsibility.
Do you ever envisage when you left for international duty that you'd come back and there wasn't a manager in place?
Probably not, no, but that's football. You never know what's going to happen in football. It's obviously a really important decision for the club and one that they want to take their time on, so yeah, it is what it is now, and we've got to go at the weekend and put performance in and get a result.
Just what's your message to fans who are, have had so much pain in the last few weeks, months, and further back than that?
We're the same. I've obviously been here 4 years and it's been difficult. We've had some good spells, but we've had a lot of bad spells, and it's important that in the summer when the new owners came in, I think everyone had a lot of positivity about that, and good things take time, but it's important we get there and we can get there quick, so whoever comes in next, all the boys will be behind them and the whole club will be, because everyone's desperate for this club to do well. It's important we get there.
Jane.
I appreciate you've not been around, John, but even when you're away on international duty, all this was kind of happening, all the kind of noise and what have you, how disruptive a time is it for players kind of reflecting on what has happened and what happened in the kind of run up to everything?
Yeah, well, I was away for the 10 days and obviously I was fully focused on that, so it's difficult for me to answer that question because I wasn't disturbed at the time. But yeah, it's obviously not an ideal situation, but it is what it is, and it's important that we're representing the club, and at the weekend we go and put a performance in.
Stephen Smith's obviously come in, spoken to, saying that he's going to keep things simple, kind of strip things back, if you like. In terms of the kind of style of play that Russell Martin wanted you to adopt, you received quite a lot of criticism for that. Do you think that was unfair, that criticism, the way that he wanted you to play?
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I think whether you're in the media, fans, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and it doesn't matter what style of play you are. If you're not getting results, then people are going to be negative, and that's fair enough. I think that's the case with anything, any team in the world. If you're not picking up wins, no matter how you get them, wins can hide a lot from the performance, and that's the main thing in football, is to win games, especially here. It's well documented, everyone says it. You need to win games, so when you're not doing that, you open yourself up to criticism, and I think that's what we've done.
You said, just a final one for me, you said there that you need to get back to winning ways. That's a message we've heard from Stephen as well just a few minutes ago. In terms of the confidence and the belief, where are you with that in terms of trying to get those wins and trying to get back on track?
I think belief and confidence comes from putting in performance, doing your work on the training pitch, and taking it out into a Saturday, and it's important we do that at the weekend. We need to stand up and be counted, and as players, senior players, take a lot of responsibility at the weekend, and that's what we'll do.
Is there that element of pride within the players as well, that you want to go out and show supporters, as a collective, that you are better than what's been shown so far this season?
Yeah, of course, nobody likes to be in the position we're in. We know it's not good enough, and nobody likes to be involved in some of the performances that we've been involved in this season. So it's important for all of us that we stand up at the weekend and put in a performance that would be replicated to how the expectations are here.
John, you mentioned earlier on that the players enjoyed Russell Martin's style on the training park. Why do you think in times they couldn't translate that to
I said what, sorry?
That the players were enjoying like some of the methods in training, but why is that maybe not translated into on a Saturday?
It can be for a number of reasons. I think a lot of the boys learnt stuff. I learnt a lot myself from a lot of stuff on the training pitch. But as I say, it's the players that take the pitch, and ultimately it wasn't good enough. And yeah, that's why I said that we need to take responsibility for a lot of the results that happened.
John, you've obviously had a lot of challenging periods here at Rangers, but has the last few months maybe been the most challenging of your time here?
Yeah, I'd probably say it has been. A lot of results in Europe and in the league weren't good enough, in performances as well. We were conceding way too many chances on our goal, way too many attacks, transitions. So yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough on the pitch, it's been tough off the pitch. I think the atmosphere and stuff in the stadium's been difficult for everyone involved, but it's important now. Football moves on quick, and we've got to do that.
How important is it, John, that the club get this next appointment right? As you say, you've been here 4 years, a lot of changes, a lot of managers, players like clarity, certainty. How important is it to get this right?
Yeah, it's really important. I think everyone understands how important it is, and that's probably why the people in charge are taking their time to do that, and rightly so, because it is a massive appointment, and whoever comes in will have the full backing of everyone at the club, and the players as well, because ultimately we're the exact same as the supporters, as everyone involved. We want to win games and we want this club to be successful, so whoever comes in, it's important everyone just gets right behind.
Last one, Scotty.
You're in a difficult position just now in terms of the league in Europe. What makes you believe this could still be a successful season for Rangers?
Of course, right now there's no point in saying I believe or I think this, I think that. You need to show it on the pitch. I think it's easy to sit here and say I believe in this group or this or that. I think it's important that we show it by action, and we need to start doing that the weekend.